strongly worded letter.
Welcome everybody to episode 5 of Roll Already. I remembered the name. You already know everybody because it's episode 5. Rachael, what did we miss last time, and why are you on this side of the screen? And go.
I don't know. I don't know what side of the screen I'm on, but I will own it either way.
Explain
Last
yourself.
time on Roll Already, our adventurers woke up for the 3rd time after being consumed by the mysterious pink mist. First time being in the jungle, second time being in the winter, and third time being in the middle of the ocean. This time, feeling a bit wet, of course. With our wizard almost drowning, but heroically saving the party. He was then miraculously saved by our guest, Esley. With our new mystery to solve, the sentence, "The Fey blood will consume the sea's heart," magically written on their forearms. They swim to a passing ship full of friendly pirates and Captain Goldpatch. After a game of 3, Dragon Ante, and an illusory ship rave party, so eloquently dictated by our wizard, the mystery deepens when they found their new friends to be slightly transparent. A suggestion spell gave them the night alone in the captain's quarters, where they found the actual remains of the dead captain, as well as some clues as to his story. A picture of his wife and daughter, and a journal of his voyages. A very important journal with important entries that I can only hope our players have reviewed, but all at the same time, it seems to reference the deaths of both his loved ones and his crew. But another important item, it seems, was pulled off of the captain's carcass. A blue gemmed necklace that also has a twin. Another necklace that was said to have been stolen by aggressive fish people nearby. We leave off with Lazarus and Esley taking things in and walking the ship as the sun rises on one side and a dense storm brews on the other. All the while, the rest of the crew still sleeps. Take it away.
Whoa, that's... I'll look at Esley. Has that always been there like that? Has that just been here? Am I crazy? You see it too, right?
No, I definitely see it. Maybe I'm having a moment here. I don't remember it being that violent.
Oh, so does this happen a lot around here?
Almost every other day. I try to ignore it.
So, like, we should probably...
Yeah, we need to kind of warn the others, I think.
Yeah,
I know they're trying to sleep, but no one else wants to get tossed off the ship. And, I mean, I can save you guys again. I've got no issue. But when there's one of me and all of you, I've only got 2 arms. Wait. Yeah,
that's a great point.
2.
And far be it from me to ask you to save my life again. I would like to not drown. Unfortunate position to be in, as I don't know if you're actually familiar with that. Have you ever drowned? That's a dumb question. Anyway, we should go. Yes. Let's go. God, let's go warn them.
So where are you guys going?
We're gonna go back down to the cabin.
Go back down to the cabin, yeah.
Okay. So are you going to the captain's quarters or down to where the crew was sleeping?
Probably the captain's quarters. That's my intention, at least.
Yeah, that's
okay.
I'm not going to the ghosts.
So back to see where our 2 friends, Eugene Danger and our friend Cassian, is still amongst the dead body and his possessions. What are you guys doing in the midst of all of this, with a few moments to yourself?
Wait, have we woken up or are we still sleeping?
You guys have not slept yet.
Wait, we haven't slept yet?
No, you left off. The crew went to bed. You guys ransacked the captain's quarters.
Oh, I thought
that's
we were
what you've
taking
been
a
doing
long
for the last 2 hours. That's the plan for sure. But you guys haven't got to it yet.
Bro, I'm going to bed.
Okay, so you lay out some bed sheets or whatever. Does one of you share the bed with the dead captain?
Oh, I will happily share the bed with the dead captain.
You hop in the bed with Bonesy.
I got no problem with Bonesy. He looks like
spoon.
He hasn't cuddled in a while, you know?
True. He needs to feel women's embrace again.
Very
Maybe
fair.
that will send his spirit on.
Prince and Snow White. We don't know.
Castian Big Spoon confirmed.
Eugene Danger, are you setting up bedtime too?
Cass. So wait. Okay, so Laz is out with Ez. You getting in the bed? Why are you getting in the bed?
It's nap time, bro. Everybody else went to sleep. The sun is coming up. What else are we gonna do?
The sun. The sun is coming up. We're gonna sleep now. I mean, what do we got? Like maybe an hour and a half at the max before everybody gets up.
And you want to sleep when everybody gets up? They're gonna come wake us up because they're gonna assume we have slept, which we have not.
I mean, that is. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, fuck it. I'll take a nap. I don't give a fuck.
Do you want to cuddle
Scoot
with
over.
Bonesies? Okay, you be big.
Let's do it together. All right, you sit there. I'll sleep on the other side.
So then so Azalee and Lazarus, you walk into them kind of snuggling Boone style. We got the Bonesy, we got Cassian, we got Eugene, all kind of snuggling together on this little bed. And that's what you see.
Like, swing the door open.
Yeah.
Guys, we have a bit of a...
Are
I'm
we
just gonna look. I'm gonna look at Ez. It's be like, I'm just gonna like turn. Just.
Are we interrupting?
It's nap time.
Oh, Cassian, don't poke me there. Oh my god.
That wasn't me.
Guys.
Oh, sorry. It's just a lot to. Are you sleeping with the? It doesn't matter. All
He's
right.
got the bed. What are we supposed to do? We're not gonna kick him out of his own bed. That'd be rude.
Why can't he sleep at the
100%.
foot of the bed?
All we should probably do is
Ooh.
figure that out. And is the storm out the window? Like which
Yeah,
side?
I mean,
is
you
the...
can see it from the window. It seems like the ship was kind of facing that general direction. So if you look at the window and like kind of tilt your head a little bit, you can see it from the captain's quarters.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna point at the storm and be like, we should probably do something about that.
There's a storm coming.
I mean, Ez, I like sleeping in the rain personally, too.
Probably not on a boat.
And it might wake the others up.
How bad are the storms? Have you been through them before, Ez?
They've knocked me out a couple of times, per se. They're pretty bad, and like I told Lazarus, I'm more than welcome to save everybody again, but again, I've only got two of these. Ow.
Azalee, I need you to make a nature check for me. Nature check, please.
Yep. 1 sec. Ow.
Why would you hit your hand on the side of the boat like that, Ez? Jesus.
You
Please.
need to be that violent.
I was trying to see if it was sturdy. Yep, it's sturdy. Okay, nature check.
Your arm or the boat?
Quitters never win. Azalee, hit it again. Take that boat down.
The hole opens up and just water starts coming in.
13 it looks like.
A 13. Okay. I mean, as far as you've been here a while. That storm has never stopped, but it's also never moved, and it's central in that location. A continuous storm that's forever been, and you can tell just from your position to it that the ship where you guys are at is not moving either. The ship is not moving, obviously, unless you guys want it to. You guys can drive it, but it seems like whatever it is, it's kind of in a park position for the night while everyone sleeps. So you're not getting closer, and the storms aren't getting closer to you.
I just noticed. Did we drop anchor, perchance, before getting on the boat, or did we see them drop anchor?
I mean, you could go out and check.
I know what a boat is, but I don't know how a boat works.
I mean, I can go peek. I don't mind. I mean, again, if I get thrown off, I've got the best chance of climbing back on.
I mean, are we guess I never really checked to see if we were moving or not. I guess are we not moving?
We're not moving, period. I just noticed. Maybe it's because I haven't slept either. You know, everything's just kind of moving on its own. But I know I'm not helping my case here by saying that, but the water's moving, the storm's not moving, and neither are we.
The storm's not moving.
Mm-mm.
I like go up to the window and like look out again, like.
Yeah, it's like a windy typhoon kind of. Do you see lightning arcing within it? But it seems to be condensed in this area.
Cass, I mean, they said the storm's not moving, Cass. Well, we could sleep or we can go and explore. What do you want to do?
Personally, I'd like to sleep, but I feel like I might be outnumbered, and I don't want to sleep with a dead dude alone. That's something you do as a group. So if we're going to go investigate, we should go investigate.
I want to sleep.
Okay, then join me in the cuddle puddle with the dead dude.
Felt like,
We push the blankets over us.
Underneath it.
I think that's our
Like
answer.
the ankle of Captain Goldpatch like pops off and like just plumps onto the floor.
so are we not in danger? I guess we're not in danger then, right?
No, no, not yet. But as soon as it moves, as soon as the boat moves, we're definitely gonna be in danger. I guess that's kind of my bad.
Why would we be in danger if the boat moves?
If we, I mean, boat go to storm, boat go.
Why would the boat go to the storm?
Why would the boat
Maybe
go?
someone's driving the boat.
Who would drive a boat to a storm?
I don't know. Apparently, we're on a ghost ship. What if the ghosts don't see the storm?
I don't know if you guys remember this from your last session, but that storm is where Captain Goldpatch pointed to when he said that he needed to go collect his item from
Yeah, it rains the
fish
fish
people.
people.
At this point.
The fish people rain from it, right?
That's right.
The
Yeah.
Sahagin?
Sahagin.
That's
where they
hand
went.
signals. We need to communicate.
You're starting to see Esley's having a melt break.
like, where's the storm, boy? Where's the storm?
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'm not used to. Laz is not used to not being in danger at this point. It's kind of bad for her.
You
We're
can
good.
join us in the cuddle puddle.
I mean, you could move
You know-
Bonesy to the.
Bonesy squishes right up. You just take a couple of his bones, you move them right on up there. There you go. You got some room. He's very courteous like that.
You know, Cass, I really appreciate the invitation, but I feel like a bit cuddled out right now. You know, just I'm over cuddled.
I completely understand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Touch is not Lazarus' love language at all.
Lazarus' love language is knowing he's not going to die at any moment.
He must be feeling really loved right now.
I'm feeling stoked.
Let's take a vote.
Vote on the
I'm
boat.
gonna just collapse onto the ground.
Okay.
Are we long resting it?
Yeah, I'd love to.
I'd say yeah. So you collapse onto the ground. The rest of you guys pile into the bed with with the bones of Captain Goldpatch.
Where are you
Getting real
sleeping as
comfortable
on the
with
boat?
friends.
Where are you sleeping at as in the bed?
I'm apparently cuddling Castian, so.
Okay, so I'll scooch closer to Bonesy, so it'll be like it'll be Eugene, Bonesy, Castian, Esley.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a queen size bed. You guys can fit on there
fit.
pretty good. Yeah. Just no throwing elbows throughout the night. I do want to know who's a snorer though.
Oh,
Who's the snorer?
it's Bonesy.
Yeah, let's do a snore check.
Yeah, where do we roll for that?
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
do
see.
a Constitution saving throw. Let's do
All
that.
right.
I'll do it. I got 18.
18.
This
Not
is like
Cassian.
drawing the short straw.
15.
It's
15?
Cecily.
It's Cecily!
Cecily is the snorer.
God, Cassian, it sounds like a motorboat's going off.
Well, we're on a boat, so it's probably boat noises.
Mm-hmm. But the
It's
the
just, like,
moment you
right
guys,
next to you.
I mean, with the sounds of the ocean kind of lapping at your boat and the soft side to side, almost it's like a rocking motion. You guys feel really safe and secure and lull off to sleep pretty easily, even with the storm out in the distance. But you guys sleep. I mean, it's probably what, like 6 or 7 in the morning. If you guys full 8 hours of rest, I mean, you guys would be up 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon if you guys
Just like my college
rest
days.
the whole time.
I
Yeah.
would say
It's like yesterday.
maybe because of the snoring.
Uh-huh.
Kind of, I think at the beginning of this collapsed just a wave of literal. I still have a little sticky note. I still really have one level of exhaustion from initial collapse. But I think at a certain point, Laz, I would have woken up and gone back out again to the front of the ship, just to like, or I still can't remember if it's the front or the back of the ship that the storm is at.
You go
What?
look at the storm.
I go look at the storm, right, and I don't know. It's just there's something. It's kind of, I don't know. It's just contemplate for a bit. Pull up a chair or something, and then just, even though it's the middle of the day, I have my big hat to shade the face, and I'll never really been good at sleeping. Sleeping's never been a skill of mine. But I think eventually I just fade out while staring at the storm, then out the front of the ship.
And it's that point where we'll kind of rewind the clock just a little bit to know where Art has been this entire time. Now, Art, again, the last thing that you remember is your hand being plunged into the chest of the automaton 14-year-old boy and pulling an object out. And then the pink mist overtaking you and you falling to sleep. The next thing that you remember is you rouse only slightly out of your slumber. Your body completely immobile and your eyes unmovable. You are only barely conscious enough to hear your surroundings and feel a cold metal table beneath you. A mechanical voice speaks up, which you hear. He has taken its heart. We must take it back in order to reset. No, it is fate that he took it. This party is now further than any others tested. But how will we reset the arena without a heart? If they reach the end, then we will not have to. If they fail, then we must construct another. But I will not test fate if we do not have to. And then there's a pause and some shuffling. I think the integrant is rousing. You must dose him again. Return him to the others. And then you feel the same feeling that you normally get when pink mist enters your nostrils and you're out again. And then you gasp of air as you surface a wide ocean, wet from head to toe as you are wading water, trying to keep your head above And Lazarus, you kind of startle from your sleep as you are hearing this splashing and paddling and screaming of some character out into the water, maybe a dozen yards off.
Oh. Kind of like.
Art,
Okay,
I need
fine,
you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I like that he's got water in his mouth prepared for their
Yeah.
roll.
Nat 20!
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay. You are not drowning at all, but somehow proficient in the waters. Your body kind of natural instincts taking over, getting your head above water, floating, and looking around and being able to not only function in the surface of the water, but also are aware of your surroundings. And you look over to see a boat, again, same distance off, and a familiar looking wizard looking out, rubbing his eyes out at you.
Hey!
Laz!
Who is that? What? Are you?
Laz?
Oh shit! Hi. Is there a rope nearby?
I don't
Yeah. Oh yeah.
know.
There's a
I
rope
just
nearby.
Is there a rope?
Look up in the ocean. Look around.
I'm gonna like kind of
It's
scramble.
happening!
What's that? I'm gonna like duck back. You like lose sight of Lazarus.
I got water
From
in my
the boat.
head, in my eyes.
I'm gonna grab some rope
Yep.
nearby.
You grab some you just chuck it out.
and then I'm going to kind of like wizardly like, and it's gonna like uncoil itself
Okay.
as it floats up, and then I'm just gonna go like, and then I'm going to throw the rope out to him.
Heck yeah. Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay, excuse me.
Sweet.
As he's using magic to fling this rope at you. See how accurate he is.
That's gonna be a 15.
A 15. Okay. As it splashes, maybe not 2 feet out from you, little kobold.
Grab the rope.
I'm trying, but my hands are a bit too small. Hold on.
His arms are 1.5 feet, not 2 feet.
How many
so
feet is
it's
he away
kinda
from you again?
Sweet. A couple dozen.
Couple dozen. Okay. I'm just going to again kinetically. I'm gonna wrap it around him.
Okay.
Where?
About 60 feet. I'm gonna wrap it around him and then tie a little knot, and then I'm gonna start pulling him in.
You feel as you get pulled in on this rope toward this
And
boat.
the rope's getting pulled, but I'm not actually holding the rope. I'm to the side of it, making rope pulling motions as it pulls the rope in.
Heck yeah.
My back is arched. I'm getting rolled in. Like, oh, it's like a jet ski ride.
Yeah. Water like pillows up onto your chest as you're pulling in. And then you
No way
Hit the
Laz
side.
could like actually pull him in with his actual arms.
Oh, thank
So you
God.
reach down, you grab him, you pull him up on deck. He splashes everywhere. But here lies a very familiar creature to you that you had seen not just a day before.
Art! Holy shit! You're here!
Laz?
Oh my god!
Where the hell am I?
That's a great question. Here, I kind of like help you get up.
Wow, I am very surprised I was able to swim. That is not my strong suit.
Yeah, I don't know. I never really, I guess I never really thought about it. You didn't strike me as a swimming. I don't know why I thought, but you did great. I mean, for. Anyway, I'm gonna I'm gonna just like tap you on the top of your head,
Ow.
and cast prestidigitation, and it dries you instantaneously.
Heck yeah. And then at this time, the rest of you are kind of rousing as well as you are coming off of your long rest.
Are you okay? What happened? You're late, I think.
Late, I don't even know where I was before. I thought I heard the sound of two, I don't know, people. I guess I don't remember too much, but I heard people talking. It sounded like
Really?
Yeah. Beep, boo, boo, bop, like
Before
artificer.
we should get the others first. Because they should hear this
Others?
too. But this is Eugene and Cassian are here, and then there's like this like fish girl named Esley. She saved my life, which was great. But we're on a ship. Long story. We should get everybody first though. Glad you're okay though. You're okay, right?
I don't know. But I will gladly meet my friends because, gosh, it's been a while. I got a story to tell. I tell you that much. Eugene's here?
Same. Yeah.
Thank God she's made it.
Art, you
Cassian,
start
too.
to get up towards that area, and you feel like a big lump in your pocket kind of brush against your hip.
I search my pocket. What's going on?
You reach down, you pull it out, and it feels very similar to what you had pulled out of the chest of the automaton little boy yesterday. And you look, and you see this gyroscopic dial almost, but it's like a sphere. It's like a sphere with 3 rings, and then in the center seems to be a amethyst stone with runes kind of covering all 3 of those rings.
Oh, I see made in China. I take out my magnifying glass and I inspect the runes a little bit closer.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Now, with the magnifying glass, I just want to out of character a little bit. With the magnifying glass, it does have advantage on it. So do I get to roll advantage on Arcana?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Is there something you're trying to pull from it, or trying to figure out about this item?
I am trying to see if, 1, I recognize the runes, and 2, if I recognize just kind of the overall vibe I'm getting from this gem. And also 20.
Okay. Okay, good 20. I will say that as you're kind of looking down at this thing with your magnifying glass, you do see the runes on it. You're not familiar with a lot of the runes. I mean, you'd need like a detect magic or an identify to kind of get the ins and outs of what this object is. But you do recognize some transmutation runes on it. But only like on 2 of the rings. The 3rd ring, you're not quite sure, but it does seem to be very magical. What you have in your, it seems to be layered.
All right. I take the thing and I'm like, I told you I'd get you, you little fuck. I know exactly who can read this, and it's my friends. Come on, lads. Let's go. Take me to the friend. Also, you gotta explain to me what the hell's going on. I'm on a ship. There's no one here. I don't know what's going on.
That's order priorities. Order don't get lost in the magic. Okay. Lots of stuff. We should go, and then I'm going to go back down. Lead him to the captain's quarters.
The captain's quarters, great. So you go back into the captain's quarters. You guys are getting up.
Cassian.
These 2 enter in, seeing your friend Kobold for the first time after a little bit.
Wait, before he enters, though. Before he enters, hang on. Wait. Cassian, quit poking me in the back. What the hell?
Nobody's poking you in the back. You're the back! You're the back side of that side!
Oh my god! Oh! I'm facing against him! Oh! His fingers! Cass, did you guys sleep okay?
I slept great.
I've never been in a bed before. This was great.
Ez, what life are you living?
I was in a cave.
They don't have beds in caves?
No, and it's now a crime.
I think we should revolt against the caves. Fuck everything else we were doing. We're going against a vendetta against the caves.
Yeah.
Vendetta against the caves! You
guys hear that as you enter in.
Guys?
Welcome back.
Art! We're going to vendetta against the caves. Are you in, or are you a cave dweller?
Cassian, first off, I gotta process what you just said.
That's fair.
Eugene,
Art!
Hi! And I run up to Eugene and I
Russia!
try to go in for a big ol' hug, but although I'm not exactly sure how to go about it because I'm socially awkward.
I pick him up like a child and I hold him into the sky.
Like Simba.
Exactly.
Thank you,
And I
Father.
sumo his ass into the bed with us, right into the captain that's dead.
Onto the. Okay, so just like xylophone sounds and bones clattering.
Yeah. Bones go everywhere. Skull hits the ground with a large thud.
Oh, you have no idea how good it's good to see you guys. Castian, how you been?
I've been good. You know, I was wet, then I wasn't wet. Now I'm in a bed with some bones, and we got a new life mission. That's all.
I've been there before. And you are, and I point at, what's your name?
Esley, and you're a person. Hi.
I'm kind of people. I'm more of a kobold sort of dragon.
Oh.
He's a half a person.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it that way, you know, civil rights and everything, but yeah, hi, nice to meet you. I guess you got zapped here with the pink mist, or what's going on?
Yeah, I've been here a while. I have an important question for you, though.
Okay.
Do you like bread?
I mean, I like food in general. Why?
He's okay in my book.
We're making a book, and you're okay in it.
Okay, I guess it doesn't take much to make her happy, but all right. Esley, great to meet you. I'm a kobold, world's greatest detective in this realm, so to speak. But I just appeared here. I was in water. Now I'm not in water, thanks to my good buddy last there with his magic rope. And I have no idea what the hell's going on, but I do have a story to tell. If you guys don't mind listening.
I'm
I
down
like
for a
stories.
story.
Okay. I killed the child. Then, there's more to that, don't worry.
Haven't we all? Haven't we all?
Every great story starts with that.
Every great story starts with the death of a child. So yes, I killed the child, but it turns out it wasn't a child. And then, I don't know if this might apply to you guys, but I woke up not here, but somewhere else. And I couldn't really see much, but I did hear the sound of two voices, and it definitely sounded like, I don't know, automatons, something that's not exactly human, but it sounded artificial. And then I just woke up in the ocean, and I'm here now. So I don't know.
What did you hear them say?
Something about me grabbing the gear piece, and I pull out the gear piece, and I show them the runes and all that. I'm just like, I grabbed this. This is from the previous, I don't know, snow place that we were at. And they said that I wasn't supposed to grab this. But the minute I came to, they sent me down here, and I guess they forgot to take it. I don't know. I don't know what they say either.
Do you know what it is? Did you, like, identify it or, like, look at it?
Did you lick
I don't know.
it?
What the fuck did I say? And I didn't
Did
try
you
licking
lick it?
Did you lick it?
I don't know. The first thing I don't really think of is licking something.
And I
new.
lick it.
just,
I would highly
you
suggest
lick it?
not licking. Probably not a great idea, but
But I will say, on this jewel, and on the rings, there's some runes on it, and I could kind of recognize it, but not exactly. Does anybody? I know one of you can detect magic or at least read languages. Can you help me out with this? Because,
I speak some words.
and I'm proud of you for that, Cassie.
Thank you.
Let Cassian look at it.
Let Cassie.
Yeah, let Cassian look at it.
Yeah,
Or
let
lick it.
Cassian
Yeah.
look at it. The one
yeah,
who
let
was
Cassian look at it.
Okay,
Why not?
Cassian, just
Fuck it.
leave. Also, was that a pile of bones that you just slammed me down on?
Oh yeah, it's Bonesy.
We slept with it.
Yeah, Spawns. Shit.
I'm gonna throw up later.
Yeah.
But first, Castian, if you can read these runes, I would greatly appreciate it because I don't recognize it. And I feel like this is a big piece of the puzzle here.
I really don't know if I can. What do I roll to see if I can?
Lick it first,
You tell
Cassian.
me, Cassian.
All
What
right,
are you doing?
let me
You made your bed.
Deadly.
let me lick it, please.
Roll for lick.
What do I roll? What do I roll to lick?
You just lick it. You just lick it.
I lick it.
Roll a d20 to see how good the lick is.
Okay.
You lick
What
it.
happens, Riker, when she licks it?
It tastes like metal. You can when you do lick it, the 3 rings kind of rotate, right? So it seems rotatable.
There's no way that this works.
Gyroscopic. Nothing happens.
I can't. Hold on, I'm crying.
Yeah, Cassian. What have you discovered about the runes?
Hold on.
But why is
Arthur goes to pee
has your
somewhere.
god telling you about the runes? After looking at
What were you gonna say, Art?
Arthur's laughing so hard he's got to go pee real quick.
Okay.
Second.
I was gonna say, I think he was trying to tell me.
Oh no.
It changed the whole layout. Fuck it, we're all different. I am now Art. Okay.
Art pisses on the floor.
I'm laughing so hard.
Oh man. This
So-
episode's just titled Cassian Licks It.
I'll do it again.
Roll for lick. That's the name of it.
Holy crap. Oh.
So, when you lick it, you can move the dials. That is what my expert analysis has deduced. Would you like to lick it? Eugene.
What are you talking to? Oh, me? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Ez for a second.
You both
You're
can lick it.
staring at her.
You guys went to
We
the
lick it at the same time?
Wait,
Wait.
who's licking it next?
Let Laz lick it.
Laz, you
Art's
wanna-
back.
Art, lick it. Lick it. It moves.
Dude, hold on. I just came back from the ocean and I had all this pee
Lick
stored
the
up. in me.
heart of the dead child.
We can't. Did you find anything from it? Did you read the runes? Did you?
Oh.
I don't know.
I didn't read it. No, I just.
Great observation. Can anyone else read the runes?
I don't know what to roll for
Eugene?
read. I speak Celestial, Common, Elvish, and Infernal, so I don't know if I would know any of the runes.
No, you guys know that runes are not languages.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're very different.
Okay.
There are runes that are based off of different languages, so you can tell if like someone who is draconic wrote the language or wrote the runes. You can tell if someone like Gnomish wrote the runes, but they themselves aren't words. They are magically magical imbuements.
Symbols.
That symbols
Okay.
that allow magical imbuements. As far as this goes, licking it, you can't tell what that is. And
Laz.
what languages do you guys know? Maybe I should ask that.
Oh, let me look that up.
Common, Draconic, Thieves' Cant, Spanish.
Okay, none of those.
another language
inf-
of love,
See?
Infernal.
and also common and elvish.
Nope.
Celestial, Common, Elvish, Infernal.
I don't
Right.
think we. I don't think. I
So
ever
Cassian
said-
licking it,
What
you got
infernals
so
are we all
close.
running into what the heck?
Cassian, you licking this thing, you got so close that you're like, oh, that looks like the celestial symbol
Oh,
for T.
shit!
For like the letter T, but like different.
It worked.
That tastes like the letter T, is what you're telling me.
It looks like the letter T in celestial, like how they would write it, but it's different.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I tell you guys that if you lick it, you will deduce scientifically using your mouth, as most science is conducted, that it was written by somebody who probably speaks celestial.
Your
But
celestial runes.
yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, well.
I see it?
Now, if you guys still want to lick it, you still can. We don't know what you'll deduce from licking it.
Laz, do you have any like disinfectant wipes or anything like that? Not that I don't trust
Actually,
cats.
I thought
do.
somebody
It's
else
funny
was-
you asked,
I
but,
was just cuddling with a corpse. I would disinfect it.
Exactly. I don't know. Like some people have like sleepwalking and sleep kissing with corpses. I don't know. I don't know what you touched. I don't know what you touched.
Necrophilia.
I don't know what you licked.
Laz, put it on your book. I've seen you use your book. You know you can do it. Listen, Cassian just needed to look at it and feel it fully. It's celestial, so I mean, she speaks celestial. I think, don't you, Cassian? Don't you understand that language?
I do, but since these are doodles more than they are woodles, which is how you would say words if you wanted it to rhyme with doodles. I
Is that
don't know what it
Celestian?
says.
You know, she has a point with that. It's true, they do rhyme.
Thank you. Thank you. Laz is backing me up in my rap career. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Give
I'm
the
all
thing to
for the
Laz.
idea of
Noob
learning
Castian.
and
I
experimentation. It's wonderful. It's great. When you licked it and
do you want to lick it?
All you slept with it. No, I'm good. Thank you, though.
do you wanna hold
I've
it?
had enough orb today.
Immediate no.
Ooh, rumbly tumbly, you know me.
Audience, take a shot every time someone says lick it.
That'd be
We
fun.
started it off with we were wet. Now this is the lick it episode.
Laz,
I like
just
the
take the
adventures.
orb. Take the orb, Laz, and just can you look at
We're
it?
gonna do it.
Look at it, man. I mean, we just needed to do it as a group. Yeah, we need to do it as a group. You're a part of this group. Either lick it or read it. It's your two options, man.
Yeah, those are the only two options, apparently, Laz. Lick it or read it.
All right, well,
how you
hand
get
me
through
the orb and
college.
I will look at it.
I chuck
Not
I chuck
look
it.
at
Oh,
You
go
grab it.
shit.
Careful, that's a heart of a child. Careful with that. I
It's
killed
not
a child
like
for
he's
that.
using it again.
Yeah, I know, but
Kills
there's
it
only
fair
one
and
of those. What
square.
if he drops and explodes? I don't know. God.
Like a hot potato it for a second. Like, Jesus. Fucking throw this thing around. It's a toy. God. And I kind of like hold it like that. And it's like,
We talked about this. Not Jesus. He who was.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
sorry, he was.
He who remains.
He was. Gods. I took out like a little handkerchief and I kind of like clean it up a little bit. Like,
Appreciate it.
okay. Well, it's gonna take a bit of time. If that's okay.
How
I'm
long?
running, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes.
Eugene,
Mm-hmm.
Esley,
Should be fine with me.
uh-huh.
Art.
Mhm.
Laz,
got
you seem
here?
kind of busy, but you're welcome as well. Let's go harass the Capitan.
Okay, Cassian, we need to talk about that.
The
I
harassment
just got
or
here.
the Capitan?
But all of it. I just got here. I don't want to get kicked off.
No. The Captain's chill. We just like cuddled with his body, and I feel like his soul would have felt that, and we would have bonded from that.
Okay, well, I don't care what temperature he is. I'm just saying it's just one of those things where, okay, look, I really need a rundown. First
Okay.
off, Esley, I have no idea who you are, and I would rather you introduce yourself to me because right now you're like, and I prefer you to be, you know.
That's better than what I normally get.
And then
I'm not-
really quick. So Lazarus, are you doing identify? Is that the spell you're doing?
I'm gonna be doing an identify, comprehend languages combo deal.
Okay. All right. Everyone else, continue.
Esley, where'd you come from?
In the little tractor beam,
Tell me
I'm just
about
like
yourself.
in the background. Like,
With your hipster glasses and your gauges.
Yeah, I'm just like. And I'm gonna do that for the next 15 in real world minutes while you have this conversation.
Fucking dork.
Go ahead.
Right on.
Eugene's taking notes on how he does it. I can reference it back later.
I like lean over to you. It's like, make sure to put this work down. So if you look over here, and then we want to drag to this circle and put the rune in there, but don't be careful not to add a one to that because that's gonna be like, whoa, that's gonna be crazy. But
Is he gonna lick it? Question mark.
He never.
I'm not gonna look at. Anyway,
Gotta
Esley,
talk.
you explain your bread self to our art friend. See if he can make art out of bread.
Hi.
Hi. So, I got kicked out of my kingdom because my sister is a liar and a backstabber. And then, as I was trying to figure out how to prove that she was a liar, I got swept up in this pink stuff. It kind of looks like my hair randomly, but it threw me here. I don't know where it came from, why it threw me here. And then I ran into the mean fish people, the Serafagata Hata. I don't remember.
Serafagata. I am absolutely sure that's how that's said. Serafagata.
I don't remember what they called themselves. I just called them the mean, ugly fish people. That's easier.
Rude.
They attacked me, so I've been living in a cave, trying to figure out how to get home, but we're kind of in an invisible box. And that's my story.
Are you sure it's a box? Do we know if it's a triangle? Do we know if it's a circle? Do we know if it's a hexagon?
All I know is I keep hitting a wall. No
I
matter how far down I swim.
Yeah.
You know, same here, sister, but I'm glad that... All right. I feel like I could trust you. It seems like my friends like you enough to sleep in a bed of dead bodies with you. Which I have a lot of questions about that as well. Eugene, Castian, gross. Fucking gross. Both of you. Sanitize yourselves. But my next question that I have to ask about, because my adrenaline is still kind of running high. Dark Cloud. Somebody want to explain that? What's going on? And why does the tattoo say something about phase?
It rains fish people inside of the dark cloud. As far as phase, I know not. That was as much help as you get from me. Anybody else?
But the storm isn't moving.
Okay, well, that's good. At least we're not going towards it.
And neither are we, because I think we're anchored in.
That's good. Well, then. I'm hungry.
Let's go harass the Capitan.
Okay, I won't harass him, but I'll definitely ask him some questions, because I kind of want to... All right.
Maybe has bread.
Castian, you were just... I love you, but I still learning to love you.
If you want pokes too, you just have to ask for the pokes, and I poke you.
Cass, should we tell him about the book? Obviously, I mean, there's the book. You should read. You should tell him more about the book and like the gym and everything. Like, there's so much more to this.
I don't remember.
Take it away.
I don't remember jam or jelly being involved, but I do remember the book. And so the book said a lot of words, and words say many words in different languages. You can have words in one language that mean different words in another language. You can have the same word that has different wordology in different word languages. But this book, it was written in normal words. And so because of that, I read the normal words, and the normal words said that Capitan existed, right? Dead Capitan. And I point to the skeleton. He once was, but is now ghost. Not the he who once was. That's a different what was. This ghost had a daughter and a wife, and they went no more. They're dead. They're gone. F in the chat. And so because of that, there's one necklace that Lazarus was looking at. I don't know what Lazarus decided about the necklace, but there was one necklace. And then the other necklace was from his daughter that was taken into the sea of angry fish people. I have a feeling we have to go into said sea, the cloud sea of angry fish people. And in the cloud sea, we will find the other pendant. But until then, we can go poke the captain. That was my plan.
Okay. I feel like my first thought wouldn't be to go towards the hurricane. But I have experienced enough bullshit to where that also seems like the best idea. But first, you know, Castian, for the first time ever, I support your idea.
We're gonna go poke the Capitan?
Yes. Eugene, what do you think about this before we do this? Because I trust you on your word.
Well, to be honest, I mean, me and the captain are pretty tight. I spoke to him and told him that, he gives us his room, and he did. We also found out that the people on this boat aren't really people either, by the way, man. So
Troubling.
it could be ghosts. Laz, how's that thing going over there with the gym? Are you finding any other information? And you found out that the captain and the people weren't really people. Do you want to tell Art more about that?
As you say that, like, I kind of like reach out and I'll grab the ringed object. And I'm like, I do actually, and I can. So, immediately here, right? So these pirates, these sailors here, they were very gracious to us. They saved us from the water, and upon just close inspection, I surmise that they were transparent. You could see through them. I don't know what that means exactly, but then we, as Eugene put it, found our way into the captain's quarters, where we found the body. Right. So I don't know what they are, but I do know what this is. It's an automated heart used to power automata and machinery, and bring life to objects. If you could look here, and I'm like gonna point out the runes along the ring. These pieces here, they are able to contain a sort of animation magic that when you insert into a right slot or crevice within a machine, it'll actually expend that magic and bring it to life. Or, I mean, I'll kind of like point at another ring. Frankly, you kind of use it on anything. It seems like you could actually use this magic to animate any sort of object. And then, interestingly, this one, and I think this might explain a lot, this gem in the center, this amethyst, well, allows you to modify memories.
Whoa. Anybody's memories?
Yes. Once, at least. Has the capability to literally, I like, bring out my book, read from a page, quite literally cast modify memory.
Laz, doesn't that sound similar to
this is quite an interesting little piece here. But it's only good for one, kind of a one and done. It's containing a piece of magic in it. Once you let it out, it's,
So we can chuck it at people.
I mean, theoretically, well, not theoretically, technically, yes, you could just chuck it at people. Though probably wouldn't be as effective as using it. But you said you got this from the child, right?
Yes, a dead child. So you're telling
the dead
me?
Child, though.
I mean, it's kind of a child. It wasn't really a child, really. But
so he was artificial, like everything else that we've come across so far.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it kind of tiptoes the idea of like what is the morale of what is a living being and what's not. But anyway,
trust me, I could talk about that for literally hours. But the point is like he was. Sound like he was an automata.
If that is the case, and compared to what we saw in that snow village prior, because remember that heating mechanism, it sounded like mechanical, something that an artificer would make. I really do feel like our fates are kind of tied down with, I don't know, people who tinker around with this type of stuff, artificers.
You said before you appeared here, you heard people talking. Is there anything, any details at all that you remember from those voices about anything?
It was something along the lines of he was not supposed to take the heart of a child and something like that. A lot of it is jumbled in my memory. Can I roll to see if I remember exactly what it was?
You can roll a history check. Sure.
All right. Because
Doesn't
my memory is
manufacturing
shit.
glass.
17.
A 17. Okay. I will take the script that I read to you, and I will post it to you.
Well, you
Oh,
guys,
perfect.
You essentially, when you remember back, there was the conversation where they were kind of iffy about whether or not you should keep the heart, and then the other guy was like, "Well, we probably shouldn't test fate about it. These guys have gone further than any other party has gone, so we'd rather just not test it." And then essentially, but without the heart, they're unable to reset the arena, is what they said. They were unable to reset the arena. But again, if you guys are successful, then that doesn't matter. So.
I kind of relay this information again on how it is. It's kind of like bits and pieces. Like I remember them saying that, it was fate for me to take the heart, but without it, they can't reset the arena. Which then I put in my kind of 2 cents. We're definitely being played around with. This is all a game, a set, it seems like to me. I don't know why we were chosen, but it really does seem like we're kind of putting on a show for, I don't know, higher beings of some kind. And we're all just kind of pawns in it.
An arena reset. Again, you say, this is very fascinating.
Right?
Yeah.
Fucking nuts!
Yeah,
So
but
we can
at
do
least it
whatever we
makes
want.
sense.
I mean, it's kind
we
of like...
can do whatever we want.
No. Wait.
No.
It's a game. We'll just
no.
respawn.
Nope.
It's not...
Nope.
Not exactly. Yeah, I mean,
Respawn? Where did you even get a word like that, huh?
there are real consequences, but it's kind of like, Gladiator sort of, there are consequences. We're just the pawns in it, so we could die, you know?
Wait. So, is this not our reality then? Like, I mean, Cassian, you said you were fighting a dragon before you got here.
Well, I was hugging a dragon. The dragon was fighting.
You were hugging a dragon. And then you got here. Art, what were you doing again?
Stuff.
Art,
Eugene,
what were you doing?
I was just finishing a mission for the king that I served, and I came home to the disaster of my wife being killed right in front of me. But wait, that may not be real then at this point, right? Like, she could still be alive. Like, my kids could still be alive. Like, we may not even be in this, like, this could be a different reality, right?
Not likely. Laz, what were you doing?
Magic stuff. But, yeah, no, definitely. It could all be a fabrication. But this is good.
Ez, what were you doing?
Her sister was usurping her, right?
Right.
Or was that after the pink mist? Because maybe your sister is an illusion.
Maybe what happened was an illusion. She framed me for something I didn't do. And then I was kicked out of the kingdom, and I was looking for evidence to prove my innocence, and then that's when I got swept up.
Well,
We need to get to these
step in the
people.
right direction, because if that means that this isn't happening randomly and it's not beyond understanding. Someone's doing this purposefully. If someone's doing it purposefully, then we just need to find them
And give them a hug.
But before we give them a hug.
Yes, Cassian, a kind of hug. Yes, good. Yeah. A hug.
Before
We need
give them a
information.
hug, we have to play the game. So, what's the next move?
You said no one's gotten this far,
Checkmate.
right?
Ah,
Did you say Out of character, real quick, just to clarify, did you tell us that they said that no one's gotten this far?
That was mentioned, yes.
I sure did. That came from my mouth.
You're such a great listener.
I just got fucking ears that absorb.
So wait,
Take
are
notes,
they
guys.
watching us? Wait. Are they watching us right now? Like, is there like magical beings or something like watching us actively?
Is the captain stalking us? These are the questions I want to know.
Honestly, after what you did to them, I'd be stalking you.
I only cuddled him. He
I've
looks
seen worse.
lonely and cold. And maybe cuddling him
going
would bring him back to life. Never know until you try.
Right.
I don't have it. Let's spell that. What? Jet. How could I do that? Give
So
me
I
some
Wait,
re-
question. Hang on, wait, question real quick to Tom. When you were in the snowy part and you did that detect magic, you saw those orbs, but we never learned about those orbs,
No.
right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to overstep because I know Eugene's asking if somebody's watching us just in general, but I wasn't sure if you told us about that or not yet. Okay,
I did.
cool. Thank you.
Thing I want. Damn. All right. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
People are watching us?
I mean, I put exactly
Yes.
our money on it.
I don't know how
but-
else to say. I don't know how else to say that, but I believe so.
How do you know?
Let's just say that I have a really good guess.
I just came from fucking there. I don't.
And he said that he came from it. But
Yeah.
I do believe that we are being watched.
Well then.
Let's go poke at the Capitan.
But
You-
we're not
I think
being...
Cassian really wants to go and see the captain. Cassian.
Eugene. I think that might actually be a good idea. Because it sounds like... The thing I was worried about was that this was some sort of punishment or perhaps some sort of trap, but it sounds like we're supposed to do this. Like, so far, sure, we've been challenged, but we've never been stopped. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It sounds like if we keep playing along, at least, we could at least see this thing to the end. I think our best chance is just... I hate to say this, play the game.
Real quick, is
And
there
we're-
clicking for anybody else? Is that on me?
Oh, sorry, that's me. That's
Okay,
mine.
sorry. Go ahead.
Fiddling.
Oh, the boat is clicking! Oh my god!
It's clicking. We are
Notice clicking.
She's a bomb.
Cassian, I just because you haven't talked in a bit, do you want to stay with these guys while they're talking this out, or do you want to go and bug the captain while they're kind of chewing?
I would like to
chewing
go
on
bug
this.
the captain and see if Esley... We're gonna go poke the Capitan. Would you like to go poke the Capitan with me?
Let's go poke the Capitan!
Poke the Capitan! Poke the Capitan!
Okay. Well, they're trying to figure this out, and they're kind of like, squiggling with their few notes in front of their faces. You go down to where the stairs are to the lower deck, and you start, on these crickety stairs, making a lot of noise as you're going down, and you get to a point where you see basically an open floor. Where there is a bunch of hammocks kind of laid out just along each side of the ship, and then on the other side is a small door that looks like a lot of like boxes and barrels like shoved up against it, but you don't see anybody here.
Esley?
No one is in any hammocks.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
even ghostly. Not in the hammocks.
No,
Where'd they go?
Esley.
they're going ghost.
I say we go figure out what's behind the door And we can figure out what's in all the stuff stacked in front of the door.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so you guys walk over to those boxes.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's some sort of, almost like a barricade up against this door. And you see that a lot of the boxes are even broken open. Go ahead and make an investigation check, both of you guys.
Okay. I have a -1 on this.
Love it.
12.
Love it.
I guess I'm doing it.
What'd
Good
you roll?
luck, Esley!
20.
Yes!
20? Okay. Esley kind of picks it up first, but you looking at where she's pointing, you easily pick it up too. But the boxes and barrels here, there are weapon marks, bludgeoning marks,
Ooh.
right? Like slashes of swords and things that have broken these things open, as well as the door. You actually see that where the doorknob is it's crushed inwards. It's still intact, but it's obviously not keeping this door shut.
Oh my. So she kind of turns to Cassian. So these weapons are broken.
You don't see any weapons.
I don't
There are
see
just
weapons,
weapon marks in the
Weapon
boxes and
marks.
barrels.
So, let's rephrase, because again, my milk brain's kicking in, and I'm sorry. There's marks. Those are clearly from weapons. And that doorknob does not look like what a doorknob should look like.
Okay, this is weird. But I want to try to smell the air to see if I can smell because when wood shatters and when wood breaks and everything, and these things are made of wood, it makes a smell. So if
Yeah,
it was
that's right.
recently, I would be able to smell
That's
the
fair.
wood in the air. What do I roll for
Yeah.
that?
Make a investigation check. No, let's do just a survival. This is a survival check.
Okay. Oh, thank God, I have a +4 in that.
Yeah, this is a survival check.
But it's fine. I got a nat 1, so it's a 5.
Oh no!
You have, you don't know. I will say that as soon as your nose kind of like finds some sort of purchase, it is immediately distracted by the smell of like a long death, right? So similar to what Bones smelled like upstairs, you kind of feel, yeah, but what Bonesy smelled like, you smell something very similar behind this door.
Esley, all I smell is death, and we're living, and living like paper covers rock beats at death. So I say we go through the door.
Well, what's the worst that can happen at this point?
It's already a game. See, we already know the rules. We're invincible. I say incredibly scared.
So I know that doorknob is like jammed in.
Yeah.
Is there still a way that we can open it somehow, or?
As soon as you go out and touch the door, it immediately like swings open. And it's that weird like vibrating door where it almost sounds like a ghost when it like opens up.
Oh, great.
You know?
Oh no.
And and you look inside and things have been pushed aside, and it looks like just from taking your investigation check that you had before, it looks like whatever was pushed aside, it was pushed aside by this door forcibly. You also see that what was a barricade on the other side, and then 4 more skeletons on the ground, as well as a couple chests surrounding them, kind of in the back. Looks like a little storage area.
I don't want to assume, but I think we found the rest of the crew.
I deduce you are correct.
And I'm certain to think these are from the ugly fish people. These weapon marks.
Do you want to loot the bodies with me? Is there anything to loot on these bodies?
I mean, bodies and or chests. You can go ahead and make another investigation check if you're
I'm scared of
looking at the
chests.
bodies specifically.
Well, do we want to split this up? One of us do bodies, the other one does chest, or?
I will take the bodies.
Okay.
On the bodies on the floor, if you will.
Yeah,
But I
bodies
got a
on the floor.
12.
I got a 15.
Search the bodies on the floor. On the bodies, actually, Cassie, you look in I don't know how proficient you are in picking dead bodies and how often you've done it before.
This would be
but you kind of notice that these bodies picked over. There's nothing on these bodies except maybe a net attached to one hip, kind of like a tied up net, and a old broken ale bottle that seems to be lodged in another person's rib cage.
Ooh, that's not how you drink. They got real.
But there's still a little bit in there. Still a little
Can I
booze in
drink
there.
it?
You can
Okay.
drink from this guy's rib cage.
God.
Eugene is so jealous right now.
I'm gonna do that, Esley. You're investigating the.
With your 15, Esley, you would start to open up these chests. Same thing, picked clean. There's nothing inside except some maybe old, dirty rags. But I will say also with your 15, you look at the chest and you kind of look to the side. You look back in. The floor is higher than it should be of this chest. If that makes sense.
Magic floor.
Secret compartment.
That too.
It's like two brain cells desperately running together.
That's essentially what this is.
Yes.
That's essentially what this is.
Wood smell. Rib alcohol. Rib beer. Chest.
I licked the heart a minute ago. What are you expecting, Sherlock Holmes over here?
I love it.
Please. No, I'm just.
All right. Well, they're
I
going to
love
figure out
this.
what this chest is. What are you guys? Are you guys still discussing what to do with this automaton heart?
So right at
Where we
the
going?
end, when they're like, "It's a show," I'm like, "Well then, let's put on a show for them." And then I turn around, I'm like, "Is Castian?"
Yeah, we should go talk to the captain then. That would be a great idea. Let's all go.
Does anybody know where? Does anybody know where Castian went? Eugene, you were looking that direction. Did you
I saw
see
them.
them?
I saw her in that else.
I opened the door.
They were just here?
Yeah, I opened the door for them. They're gone. They went
When
downstairs.
you opened the door, you didn't decide to relay that information to us at all.
You guys were talking. I'm not going to interrupt you like an
It's
asshole.
communication. We talked about this with the jungle. Like we talked about communication.
Do you know where they
All
went?
right.
Skip
Like,
I'm not even
downstairs.
surprised
Yeah,
anymore.
they went down, I think, to where the captain was sleeping. What do you want me to do, man? You want me to stop them? They're grown women. I can't. What, you want me to mansplain that they can't leave?
Didn't ask you to stop
You
them. I just said
womanizer?
something.
We were-
Okay, let's fucking
It's like,
go
wait, just like a
down.
couple seconds and we were going to go see the captain anyway.
Or at least just
talking.
say something.
Could've just-
Just
That's
Listen.
fine. It's fine.
They're already
It's
down
fine.
there. They're probably fine. Let's go. We could go look at it. We could go
They're
see what they're
probably
doing
fine.
down there.
When was the last time any of you walked off by yourselves and didn't get into trouble immediately? So, yeah,
it's also
probably
a
fine.
ghost ship.
Didn't
exactly,
you
it's a
like?
ghost ship.
Didn't you and Art like get trapped in like the last situation there as we were coming out the tunnel? Cassie and I were
I'm gonna go
leaving.
to see the captain now. Bye. And then walk out.
Good argument, but unfortunately, fuck you. Let's go.
You guys start making your way down to where they are. You again going back to Cassian and Esley. You guys see this almost false bottom of this this treasure chest. What are you doing?
Esley,
Well,
I have a drastic situation, or drastic solution to this
Uh-huh.
situation. It's a very low stakes situation, if I'm being honest. But I
I
want
like
to know.
those steaks.
I do too. They're very nice and tasty. With this, do you want to do something first before I do something permanent?
What is your permanent?
I have this fancy dancy spear here. I've already forgotten, thanks to the rib juice, where it came from, but I love it and I would die for it. I think I want to take it and poke gently the bottom of this floor.
Mm,
Now it could explode. It could break into a bunch of pieces. Those are really the only two extremes I can think of. Maybe it teleports us to a different realm without dead fish people. I actually don't know if they're dead, but they're fish people.
I mean, I do like a realm without these ugly fish people.
So you're in favor of stabby stab?
I think this time I am. I'm tired of the cave.
My persuasion is going great this episode. Okay.
So you take the spear and stab into it.
Yes.
Okay. So the chest's not moving. You take the spear, you easily puncture the bottom. We're gonna roll a fate die to see what happens. So go ahead and roll a d20, just a flat d20, and
Okay.
tell me the result.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Fingers crossed.
And just know that whatever you roll will
God.
change the fate of this campaign.
Well, it's an
Permanently,
8,
forever.
which is
It's
infinity
an
on the
8.
side.
Okay, so with an 8, you hear like a shatter, and then you see what looks like red liquid kind of seep out of the bottom.
I don't know if I want to lick that.
Cassia, did we just kill somebody?
F8, 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 F8.
Is this blood or is this
But you
wine?
have enough leverage, you could probably pop out the
Yes!
false bottom.
Okay.
So you pop it out, and you kind of have to use your spear and push it down to leverage one end, and then you get your fingers under the side, and you rip it open. And you see that where your spear had hit is a line of wine bottles
God.
that is shattered.
Truly
Cassie
devastating.
just starts sobbing.
And then you look to the left where your spear missed, and it looks like a scroll of some kind.
Oh.
There's more wordy words, but who cares about the wordy words when there was wine?
All the guys at the same time. Oh.
As Ellie's doing that too, and then looks at Cassie and goes, "Oh wait, was that bad?"
It was terrible. I stabbed my own heart. Metaphorically, not literally. That would I'd be
I was
dead.
gonna say. I'm gonna just grab the scroll then.
I'm
before,
gonna
you
try,
grab the
you know,
scroll, you pick it up.
Everything gets.
Also, it looks
sticky.
like you pull up the scroll. It also looks like there's some like what looks like saltwater taffies or some candy at the bottom as well.
Ooh.
candy.
Esley, you can have that. I'm gonna try and salvage any of the wine.
Now she is gonna lick the floor.
Now
There
I
still
will
is-
lick it.
Now roll for lick.
So she reaches down and starts to lick the floor as everyone else starts to come into that room. As you guys walk down, you see the empty hammocks, you see the door pushed out, and you see the two girls kind of doing whatever in that back room back there.
There's skeletons on the floor.
There is.
Skeletons on the floor. There's
I can't
wine
wait till
everywhere.
you guys come in here.
Guys, I think they got a bit of the sea madness.
I'm just completely unfazed at this point. Just like, yep, that's that's about this checks out. Yeah.
Oh, is it normal?
It seems like the
Normal?
rest of the crew might be dead. You guys find anything?
Wine?
Yeah.
Wine?
Wine?
Join me
Eugene
on the
runs-
floor, Gigi!
Eugene runs over to the wine when she says that.
We're licking it off the floor, buddy.
Start hearing
Join me
slurping
down here.
noises.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what the fuck? Dude, why did you fucking destroy the wine?
I didn't mean to! I would never mean to.
There's a meeting for
While
guys
they're having
like,
like
you.
their Shakespearean like
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cobbly walk over to Esley and be like, what else did you find?
I
That looks like a scroll of some
found.
kind.
I found candy. It looks like taffy, and I
I
found.
like candy.
And I found a scroll.
Did you read it?
Not yet.
Would you
Well,
like to?
I will take the candy. Eugene and Castian, if you get stomach aches, that's on you.
You just avoid the glass.
I'd be worried about splinters, to be honest, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah, that too.
There's a lot going on here that I feel like there is many consequences to, but I am not going to be privy to it in the future. So, what's that diddly scroll say, Ez?
As Ellie shares the candy and then starts to open up the scroll.
I do like saltwater taffy.
You
I
open up
don't
the
know what
scroll,
are you?
and it states
As
just at the
you
top,
did.
water breathing.
Water breathing.
Oh.
Ooh.
Does it say anything else on there? Ez?
It's a scroll of water breathing.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh.
She's
Anybody know
gonna
how to read
hand
that?
that. Wait, what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, I was just saying, anybody know how to read spells? I mean, I'm just kind of a plebeian when it comes to spells, but
Yeah,
apologies,
yeah,
Ez.
totally. I can do that.
She's gonna hand the scroll over to Lazarus. and go, well, I already know how to breathe underwater, so this isn't really privy to me.
As we know, I really suck at it, so this is really, I'm not very well practiced in breathing underwater, but this might help. This might actually help all of us. And I'm like, and I like also pull out, and then I remember the water walking spell. I'm like, thinking like, game. Interesting. Okay. Great. I might have. Okay. Yeah. Great. I'm also gonna eat some taffy.
This taffy really good, to be honest. Very good taffy.
Oh.
Eugene is gonna get up and go over with a tear in his eye. Go over to the group and be like, guys, shit, there's dead bodies over there. Listen, I fucked up last time with when I spoke to the captain. I would like to do this one as a group, and let's all come up with a good question that we want to ask, and all speak to these people.
There are
And we can
five
find out
of us.
all the information. Can find out all the information we want. Everybody, you get one question.
Yes.
Okay?
I wasn't here.
Who's
whenever
all
that you
eating the
talked to
Laffy
them
or
about
the
Yeah.
taffy?
Me.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Okay.
I ate the green.
I need
Yeah.
each of you guys to roll a D10.
Oh no. Should have licked the floor wine.
Just a
I-
D10.
It is, as soon as you put it in your mouth, it is hard. Like, it is so old, it is so hard, and you have to suck on it for quite a while before you get any like of the taffy texture in your mouth. So go ahead and roll a D10, and whatever you rolled for your D10, you take that much of temporary hit points.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Let's go.
There,
Nice.
if all three of you ate one, you have 3 left.
Nice.
That's 7, baby.
Roll the 3.
8.
As you
awesome.
almost feel like you got like a kick with caffeine almost.
Ooh. This is really good. I mean, it takes a little while to get into, but like, yeah, all right. You know, maybe
just gotta get to
Cassian,
the
maybe
center.
Eugene, maybe you guys are onto something. Maybe I should just start eating things that I just come across more often. It just,
When
just-
in doubt, stick it in your mouth. It rhymes for a reason.
especially if this is all such a game, like, fucking who cares, right? We're just trying to do whatever.
When in doubt, lick it out, man. That's
There
what
you
I
go.
always say.
Bit of a stretch there, but
Who wants to talk to dead bodies? I do. Let's do that. Fuck it.
Let's do it.
So we each get a question, right?
Yeah,
Oh, this
you
is
each
gonna
get a
be good.
question.
all right.
And
All
Eugene's
right,
gonna pull out. Eugene's
By
gonna
the
pull
way,
out his
Eugene can talk to dead
notepad.
bodies art. He cast it on the captain last night. Let's just say it went okay, but now we're gonna try it again.
No, I remember we were underneath that wagon, and he was just like, "I want to talk to this guy," and I was like, "That's stupid." But yeah.
Yeah.
I know
I
So
exactly.
you
got
guys
a lot
do
of
see
great
that-
information.
2 of the bodies is like long, fully grown humanoid bodies, and then 2 of them are small, like halfling-sized bodies.
Which one are you gonna talk to, Eugene?
Which one do you guys want to talk to? Let's vote. Let's take a gander together.
I don't
Probably
know,
flip a
I'm
coin.
I'm not really good
Or
at talking to people.
Roll the dice. Well, that'll be fun.
When
How
are
many
we-
were there again? 4?
Yeah.
I probably have a 4-sided thing somewhere in my bag, and I'm like digging around my bag for like some sort of like little. Frankly, I probably have dice. To be honest,
If you have
I'll
a
pull out,
gaming
like, a
set
little-
for sure.
yeah, right. Like, yeah. So I'll pull out a little dice, right? So, from left to right, 1 to 4.
Okay,
sound good?
I'm down to roll.
Yeah.
I'm down to roll for dead body. Are you guys good to roll to see who we talk to?
I mean,
I-
I'll roll Laz's dice. I don't have one.
I already cast my vote for whoever I pulled the alcohol out of their ribs. That one gets my vote.
Let's start with
Which
that,
number
actually.
was
That's a
that?
way better idea
I
than
don't
what I came up with.
It was one of the
Alright.
taller ones.
One of the taller ones, okay.
All right. Well, do you guys know what question you want to ask Mr. Stabby McGee over here?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you better fucking figure it out, Art.
Oh, well, I'll go last. I just got here,
I'll
and we're
go
talking to dead
second
bodies.
to
Just-
last.
There we go.
There we go. See, we got
Oh,
an
don't
order.
worry. Talking to dead bodies is great old time. Super easy.
Yeah, I got like a
It's
buffer
easy,
of
yeah.
3-4 people, so I mean, fucking go for it.
We'll wing it together,
All right.
Art. We'll wing it
I'm not a
together.
magic. Yeah, I'm not a magic guy. I don't talk to dead bodies like you guys. I talk to live people.
I bet you
for
don't
crimes.
All right.
cuddle dead
Which
bodies.
one are you guys
Same
doing?
thing, except their
Don't
answers are cryptic.
don't
and
bring
weird.
that up.
We're gonna go in order then. Laz, Ez, Cassian.
No, I'm second to last. You're
Oh,
next
second
to
to
me.
last. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Eugene then. Excuse me, I didn't hear you say that.
And then
Eugene.
Art. Wait.
Art.
I'm fucking.
No, then you.
Cassian.
Yeah, Cassian. And then Art. Okay.
There we go.
All
Number
right.
5. There we go.
All right. Eugene turns to Laz with his pen and paper.
Mhm.
Laz, what question are you dying to ask Mr. Stabby McGee here?
Probably how did you die?
Okay,
I'm gonna guess.
I think he was
this is
stabbed,
Alden.
but
People like,
yeah.
why, for who? Why?
Do you have a really specific question? Remember last time we kind of asked like questions?
Yeah.
And it didn't
I mean,
go
how'd
so
you
well.
die? Like, we have 4 of these, and we can make a guess, or we can figure it out for certain.
All right, how'd you die? All right, how'd you die? All right. Ez, what question do you want to ask?
Do you recall when the ugly fish people attacked the boat, if that's who attacked you?
Do you recall if the ugly fish people, and Eugene's going to write down these and say them exactly as you say it. Do you recall if the ugly fish people, what was it again?
Do you recall when the ugly fish people attacked the boat, and if it was them? If I can't add that last part, that's okay.
And the ugly fish people attacked the boat, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask them when I ask them. Cassian, what question do you want to ask?
Okay, so I have to decide it now. I was gonna kind
Yeah.
of base it based off of what he says.
Oh. Well, all right. We can see what that goes. Art, do you know what question you want to ask?
Yeah, I'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, team, figure it out as we go.
There you go.
All right, guys. And Eugene's going to crack his neck and crack his fingers.
He joins the land of the dead to talk to the dead.
So that's how you talk to
He
dead.
kills himself. Yeah. I'm going to get down on my knee and I'm going to cast Speak to Dead with this guy.
Okay. As he cracks his bones and his neck and his knuckles, the snapping continues, and you look at him like, "Well, this guy has a lot to pop." But then you realize it's the skeleton kind of coming to life again, as the jaw cracks and unhinges and looks at you. And as soon as he speaks, you realize that this was the elvish creature that you had seen before. And he goes, as a long breath out as you ask your first question.
Hey, buddy. How'd you die?
I was stabbed with a bottle by a Sahagin.
And Eugene turns to Laz and goes,
I sputtered blood out of my mouth until I perished, my lungs filling and filling and filling.
Bit of a poet, this guy, huh?
God, that's fucking brutal.
shut the fuck up. Do you recall
That's not the question.
when... No. Do you recall when the ugly fish people attacked the boat?
I have no understanding of the passage of time after death.
I tried.
It's like,
It's a lot of hard work.
And Eugene freezes for a second. Cassian, your turn.
My brother in booze.
I do not know who Castian is.
It's me, the loud one. My brother
turn.
in
That was a
booze.
question.
I have a question for you. What is a pirate's favorite letter?
Oh God.
R.
You might think it's R, but it's the C. All right, take it away, Eugene.
And Eugene quietly points at Art.
I swear to God, you didn't have a question ready, dude. You didn't have a question ready, Eugene. That was close. Oh, that's not a question for you, you fucking dead thing. Not gonna waste that. I've seen this before, and I'm not gonna waste the question. What do you know about the storm in the cloud or in the distance that's been hovering there for some time?
I have no recollection of a storm.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'd like to say that
He-
so far mine's the only one that's gotten
he
a good
drops.
answer.
Yeah.
He drops.
Yeah, his head go limps again. That was all your questions.
That was all the question. What happened to number
What's that?
5?
He said Castian.
Oh.
That's when Eugene stopped talking after that because he realized.
Poor Eugene, he tries so hard.
Well, guys, I just want to say real quick, by the way, I fucked up the first time. You guys got to fuck up the second time.
I don't.
Teamwork!
I mean,
I got an answer on my question.
Laz, we knew the answer, though. We already knew that answer. You see the bottle in
You
him.
knew it?
You assumed
You
it,
knew
don't you? You assumed that he didn't stab himself in the fucking chest, right?
I mean,
Or
we
could have
didn't
been
know it was a
some
bottle.
robot or something like that. We don't know.
I mean,
No,
team,
we
we
didn't.
shouldn't tear each
Fair.
other apart for
Okay.
over superfluous questions. All right. I mean, we got like what 3 more bodies to go through. How many times can you cast that spell?
I can cast it like 2 more times.
2
You
more
guys got any
times.
other questions you want to know?
Yes.
Sure.
Oh, boy.
I want to know how to get the hell out of here. That's what I want to know. I want to know.
I
if
bet they're not
Compton's
going to know that answer.
I don't.
He
I
said
don't
he
know.
has.
Oh,
I'm
Eugene
ready.
died.
I have no idea now.
Oh, shit. Am I back? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
you're good.
Yeah.
Eugene,
Oh.
Eugene,
Never left.
Sorry. When I
spell took a lot out of you.
cast the spell, it just fucking
It's a
sends
really
me in a
tough spell, that
world.
one.
got lightheaded there. I got really worried.
Sorry. We can do it again, but I'm pretty sure he has no recollection of after he's dead.
No, we asked a
Or
different
maybe a
one.
little before. What other questions do we want to ask?
I'll make it up when we get there.
Fucking do that again.
Cassian, we really need to save
Now.
these spells. Perhaps we can find another useful dead person later on. But I feel like, what else have you guys? Because this is the first time I've been on the ship. I don't know what's on it. I don't know what's going on. Really, all I know is that it's a ghost ship apparently, and there's a storm in the distance, and I want to go.
Correct.
Let's drive
That's
to
as much
the
as we know.
storm today.
That's it. We're
Should
in a
we drive to
ship in the middle of
storm?
the ocean. There's a storm. There's a bunch of dead bodies, and they apparently got attacked by Sahagins. That's it. That's all we know.
Everyone's tattoos say the same thing, right? We keep getting updated, firmware on this.
The Fey blood will consume the sea's heart.
Fey
Blood will consume the sea's heart.
Heart. Fey blood will consume. Nobody's a Fey here, is there?
Elves are
No.
fey.
Elves are Fey? Oh shit! I'm a Fey!
You are of elven
Cassian's a
lineage.
fey.
You are a fey.
There you go.
It would be hi, but I don't feel like eating any hearts. I cuddle with dead bodies and I drink floor wine. Do I
But
look
you
like
did lick.
I
but
did?
you licked
I did lick the heart. I'll be real.
Here, Art, if you want something to ponder over, here you go. And I'm gonna hand him the
Bad
necklace that we
dragon.
found on.
I'm sorry,
on the
what
body.
did you?
Here you go.
What is it?
The pendant.
A pendant.
Blue.
I don't.
It's a
take a look.
necklace.
I take a
Belonged
look
to
at
the
the
captain.
pendant.
There's two
The
of them.
Two of them.
Wait, there's two
Yeah.
of them?
There's two of them.
You have two of them?
Nope.
No.
I have one of them.
Oh, okay. I thought you had two of them.
Okay.
Well, there's a second one.
The Sahab about us
Probably
have
in the
the other
store.
one, I think.
I do a little, I'm not gonna lick it yet. I'm gonna make sure there's no bacteria on it. I take out my magnifying glass and I'm gonna do a little insight check on this motherfucker.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
All right. Advantage. Oh, please, something better.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's not better.
Advantage, though.
14.
14.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a beautiful necklace. Again, there's a gem, like a blue gemstone, kind of centered inside the end of it, as a centerpiece, and it seems to be magical.
It seems to be magical.
Oh, it definitely
Anybody-
is magical.
Anybody detect magic on this? Because anybody can
Yep,
tell
it
what
has
this
magic
is.
in it.
Okay, what kind of magic?
Oh, you know, the magical kind that when there's two of them together and you consume them, they do magic.
What, like a best friend pendant? Like the
Yeah, like a best friend pendant or like a married pendant or like
Okay.
a familial bond or love for that matter.
who has, and then this is a stretch, who can locate objects? Because I know that's a thing with you magic users.
Sometimes when I yell very loudly, I can locate a creature, but I haven't done much with objects.
Okay,
Hold
so
on,
you're
I'm
More
also
of a create object kind of guy, less of a find object kind of guy.
okay.
on,
So
I'm
we got a vacuum and a bat. What about you, Eugene?
I can send messages really, really far. across the
I know you can send
plains.
messages very far, motherfucker. What about you?
I,
Edris?
you know,
Well, I have guidance, but that doesn't work on inanimate objects.
Fair enough. This goes in the pocket for now. I wrap it around my hand and I put it in my pocket. I feel like this is gonna guide us somewhere. If
Yeah,
you
probably towards the
said,
storm,
hold on,
where the captain said they were going.
give me a second. And then Art has like this little brain blast. It's a brain blast.
Just a monkey with symbols.
yeah.
It's actually an aneurysm. But he runs up. He runs up to the deck of the ship with the pendant. And he's like, "Hold on, I want to go check out something." And he runs up. How far away is it? Like we're several rows down, or can I just?
No, there's a top floor and a bottom floor.
Cool. All right, I'll go up to the top floor and I hold out the pendant and see if it does anything. If I'm pointing it towards the storm or away from the storm.
No, it just hangs there.
All right, that was useless. But hey, I'm at least up here.
Eugene is gonna follow behind. Eugene's gonna run up to Art and let him know, dude, that pendant is the captain's, and the second one is his wife's, and the Sahagins took it.
No.
And
The first one is his wife's. The second one is his daughter's.
and Eugene hears that in his brain and remembers that that was the actual case.
Cassia's got a very loud
Yeah.
speaker just built in. She can hear it.
And the Sahagins, and Eugene points to the storm, I'm pretty sure are over there. That's where the captain wanted to go, like we were saying before. So I think we need to go that way, into the storm.
Okay, so I got two questions. First question is, the Sahagins took it? Second question is, what are Sahagins?
Fish people, and yeah, they took it. In that journal that Castian read, in the diary, they came on this boat and like killed everybody. That's what happened downstairs. That's what happened in the captain's room. Just a bloodbath, bro.
All right, cool. Well, based on my hypothesis and what I've seen and what I've heard and what we've killed and what we've journeyed through together, I feel like the craziest thing is to go into the center of that storm and figure out what's going on. Based on the tattoo saying that the Fey blood will consume the ocean's heart, I don't know. But hey, this is a hypothesis. I don't see anything around. I don't even see land. But that's the only thing that's significant to us in this nearby area. So, is everyone with me right now, or is it just Eugene?
No, it's just you and me.
Everyone can follow, but
I'll just like
Yeah,
walk up the stairs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I
so
tell
everyone
you,
kind of comes up.
So we're going
You're
to the
holding it
storm
over
then.
the sea. Nothing happens.
I tell Eugene, I'm like, should we go into the heart of the storm? You and me?
And Eugene turns around as the rest of the crew, I assume, is coming up the stairs. Guys, you guys want to go in the fucking storm?
Let's get wet!
I thought you'd never ask.
She's just not.
What about
Hey.
you, Wes? I know this is a big step for you, you meeting us for the first time, and me showing up today.
I mean, I'm not fond of coming face to face with the ugly fish people again. They did kick my butt the first time, but now that I'm with friends, I think we've got a better shot, so I'm in.
Well then, welcome to the colds.
And as he says that, Eugene's also going to look to Laz, give him a wink, and say, Laz, I know you're really good at detecting what shit is. And I pull out the moon sword that we've not used this whole time, and I chuck it towards him. And I say,
People keep throwing things
Brother.
at me. Jesus Christ.
brother, can you tell me what the fuck this is? I know it's a sword, but I just feel like there's something more to this.
Thanks, Hulkamania.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I'll be our little scanner. What I'm good for.
If you're casting the spell and casting, taking 10 minutes to do a ritual cast, I'll just kind of let you know what it is. Are you doing it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean-
With
Yeah,
Huh?
just right now. Yeah, sure. Why not?
great. It is
Good times, Eddie.
the item is just a moon touch sword.
Hmm.
That's what it's called. Moon
Cool.
touch sword. You can
Does it
look
do
up
anything?
on D&D Beyond if
Oh,
you want to know
of
what
course,
it is.
yes.
Of course.
We'll use
But it is a
technology.
magical sword with moon-like abilities.
Oh,
So it smells of cheese?
Was a
does
Yeah.
it control water?
It turns things into cheese, actually.
Yeah!
And then every time you turn something into cheese, it takes just that much out of the moon itself,
Can it be
Yay!
floating?
slowly
Gromit.
whittling away the beast
Yay,
in the sky.
Gromit.
But can it be floating cheese?
Going to get cheese today, Gromit.
Oh, yeah. No. It's like a nightlight. Here you go.
Not light sword.
Thanks, man. This
Lights
is
up
fucking
darkness.
cool.
Goo Goo Gaga sword.
Hmm.
All
If you're ever
right.
scared of the dark, just unsheath it. Boom, and it'll illuminate.
That could work underwater if we go very deep down.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. Okay. I can also see in the dark anyway, so this is double wonderful. Thanks, man.
Wait,
And
did-
Eugene pats him on the back.
Wait a minute,
No problem.
Laz. Didn't we just get a scroll of water breathing?
Yeah, we did.
We got the water
And
walking.
as you got natural swimming capabilities because you're a
Siren.
Yes, that. I didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know what you guys like to be called. I thought.
Oh,
it
it's
was like
okay. I get mermaid all the time. I'm not offended. The rest of my family gets offended, not me.
Yeah, I just
Tomato,
want to make
tomato.
sure I'm calling you the right thing there because
Yeah,
it's
I
kinda-
appreciate it.
All right, so siren. So you're a siren, and I'm assuming you could swim good. So theoretically, with this water breathing spell, and Eugene's glowing sword, your swimming capabilities, could you help Eugene? Should we need to go into the ocean at deep depths to
Yeah,
get
that
to
shouldn't be an
somewhere?
issue. Yeah, I got you.
I think we got a plan forming together. And Castian, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm drunk on floor blues.
Yeah, I didn't really have a question for you. I just wanted to make sure you're doing all right and making sure you're not destroying stuff on the ship. All right, well, let me get on the helm. Never steered a ship before. But there's a
Does
first
anyone
time
know
for
how to drive a
everything.
boat?
Does anyone know how to drive a boat?
I'm a
Are you
cowboy.
proficient with water vehicles?
As a spy, Eugene's definitely driven like at least 10 and a half boats
Are
easily
you
for
proficient
his
with
king.
water vehicles?
No, but Eugene definitely figured it out.
Should we see if the anchor's even down first before we try to do anything?
Esley, you look around for an anchor, and there is one on the side, with a little hand crank that you can do to lift it up.
Here we go. She's just gonna start getting that anchor.
Okay, you start doing it up. If Eugene is going to go towards the helm or the wheel, he surely can.
I'll go with Art if he's going that way too.
Okay.
I got a few experiences with boats.
So is
Let's do
Eugene or
this
Art
together.
driving this boat, or someone else?
Both of us.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna drive it together.
Each of
And
you
I-
takes one hand and on either side of the.
It's like Ghost. They're just one's there and the other one comes
Yeah.
in behind.
Me and Eugene will go up to the helm of the ship, and we do that predator handshake. I look at, because he's up there, and I'm just like,
I look down.
Eugene, and we're like, you son of a bitch, and we clasp hands, and we're like, we're gonna do this together, all right?
You got it, brother. And I lift him up towards the steering wheel.
All right, thanks, Hulkamania. Let's fucking do this. Thanks,
need-
brother.
I need both of you to make. Ooh, how would this work?
Advantage.
Let's do a D.
Advantage?
No.
A what?
No.
Wait, before you say anything else, as him and I both lock arms, I am going to cast a bardic inspiration on him
Okay.
and say, brother, I don't know if we're gonna fucking crash, if we're gonna stash, but we're gonna get this and we're gonna kick some ass.
Hell yeah, brother.
So both of you are helping each other drive the ship. Because as neither of you are proficient with water vehicles, it would normally be disadvantage. But since you are helping each other out, you're being your eyes and ears for each other, and you have bardic inspiration, I need one of you to just make a d20 roll and add your intelligence modifier.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
fuck. Who's got the highest intelligence?
Are you smart? Do you have a +1 or +8 or
I
something?
got
You
a
know that you've been hiding.
+2 intelligence, yeah.
I have a 0+, so
Okay.
you do the
Art
intelligence
rolls
roll.
one die.
All right. And it's a saving throw, or what are we doing for this?
Just a check. Just a d20 plus your intelligence modifier. So
Plus that bardic
20 plus 2,
inspiration.
and plus your bardic inspiration, which I think is a d6.
Let me double check. No, actually, I think it actually went up now. It's a D8, 1d8.
Oh, hell yeah. So D20. And you said D8, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get this so good.
Fuck. 17.
17. Okay. So as they kind of steer the ship, all of you guys gonna get situated. Are you guys just kind of chilling on the deck as they're steering towards the storm?
I'm going to be attuning to some spell scrolls.
Okay. All of them?
I'm just holding him.
Just the water ones.
Just the water ones. Okay. Just the water
Yeah.
ones. So not the knock that you have, but the
Not
water
the
breathing
knock,
and the water walking.
Just the relevant ones right now.
Okay, water breathing and water walking. Then you guys turn towards the storm. And to their credit, they're actually staying a pretty straight course. There's some times where they're leaning to the right or to the left, but but they steer it kind of trajectory towards the storm in front of you guys. And as you guys get close to the storm, you guys see the smog kind of coming in below you and the clouds coming in above you, and you can kind of feel almost the static in the air raise your hair on the back of your head.
I don't have
The scales.
Your scales kind of stand up. There's like an arc of electricity on his metal scales on his back. I need everyone to make a perception check for me.
Oh god.
Ooh.
I've rolled like shit this whole time. Please.
Oh. Whoa. We're fine.
I got a 2 plus 7, so 9.
Okay. 9.
I
13.
got a 12.
I got
12,
20.
Oh,
Fine.
damn, I should have used inspiration.
I have a 26.
26. Okay. Do you want to use inspiration right now?
Wait, can I do that after a roll?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
You
yeah.
have
Okay,
it.
I have the inspiration from
Yeah, I haven't told you
Eugene.
the result yet, so absolutely.
Okay, hold up. What the fuck did I just roll? Perception.
Yep.
Please perceive better. I'm at a 19.
19.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Cassian, Eugene, and Esley see this. Although, Esley, you have never seen this thing before.
Got it.
But it's weird. Because Eugene and Cassian, you've only seen this once before. And it was the symbol around the neck of a dead person underneath a cart. You look out towards the sky as you're entering into this the smoke, or sorry, the mist and the storm. And you see the sun still kind of, lower where it should situate about at 3 or 4 o'clock. And then to the right of it, almost 4 times the size, seems to be projected on the sky, is the symbol of a rusty, broken gear. And that's where we're going to leave tonight.
Ah!
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Into the storm.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna lick it.
We're gonna lick it!
We're going to lick it.
I'll lick that.
That should be the episode title, damn it. We're gonna lick
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Yes, please.
100%.
Guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to tune in next week. Until then, Esley, where can we find you this week?
You guys can find me on Twitch on Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe Saturday. I gotta see what plans lie ahead. We've got a special challenge from Advanced GG that we're in the middle of trying to complete for the month. And not this upcoming Saturday, but next, there's a little surprise in store, so you'll just have to follow and wait and see.
Whoop, whoop. Eugene, where you gonna be at?
You can find me up on that X in the spot at Scotty Laser.
Whoop whoop, Lazarus.
Hi, you can find me at that Tom Henry on everything, and then anime and stuff.
Woo.
Like Link Click. New episode came out. It's a fun show.
Art, what about you?
You can find me on Dateline Top 10 Most Wanted. No, I'm kidding.
Have you seen this man?
it's a great headshot I got on Dateline. You can find me on Twitter. This is my natural voice. Hello. You can find me on Twitter, now X apparently, at Cyrus Rodus. That's CYRUSRODAS. I post about a lot of my voice acting announcements as well as shitpost religiously. So feel free to drop on by. I got some projects coming up. I think you're gonna like it. But yes, that's where you can find me.
Thank you, and Riker.
Riker Smith, you can find me anywhere at the Cleric Corner.
Guys, I've been existing. Hello, this is my dog. She's being a goof. I will maybe exist. I've fucked up my camera, so I'm holding it here now. I will maybe exist next week too. Tune in to find out if I still exist or if I was a figment of your imagination the whole time. Bye, everybody.